Now let's check out another top program, the North Carolina Tar Heels. UNC lost a lot of talent to the NBA draft, which means a lot of younger players have to step up. That includes power forward Desmond Hubert. We told you his story a couple of years ago. If you drive about 70 miles south of New York City, you'll find the small town of New Egypt, New Jersey. But for those well-versed in Jersey geography, New Egypt is known for something else: Six Flags Great Adventure.
It's like Busch Gardens, you know, it's like the amusement park ride. So everybody knows where Great Adventure is in New Jersey. So everybody, where's New Egypt? 10 minutes from Great Adventure. Oh, okay.
However, Desmond Hubert's world is anything but amusement. He's one of the best basketball players in the class of 2011. But on many days, you'll find him not in the gym, but filling tanks at his uncle's gas station.
When I tell people that I work at a gas station, I pump gas, sometimes they don't believe me. They're like, well, you're this basketball player, you shouldn't be working at a gas station, but my uncle doesn't see it like that. He thinks I should be working.
We all used to wait until our cars were all on empty so we could ride through and make him pump our gas. So just to kind of give him a nudge, and he would come out miserable as can be.
By day, he fills gas tanks. By night, Desmond Hubert fills box scores. As a junior in 2010, Hubert averaged 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 blocks per game. But the joy he feels on the court is a direct contrast to the sorrow of his journey. Every time he laces them up at New Egypt High School, he does so with a heavy heart. Hubert grew up with his mother, Rose, in Florida. But it wasn't a completely happy childhood. Rose suffered from breast cancer. And when the cancer started taking its toll on Rose's body, she moved with Desmond to New Jersey, asked his uncle to care for her son after she died. Rose died just a year after the move, leaving uncle and nephew to fight through the grief together. Henry Jackson helped Desmond deal with his mother's death and helped instill the work ethic that college coaches rave about.
He's been the biggest influence on me since I moved up here. He definitely taught me a lot about just being a good person. I mean, he works so hard at what he does, you know, he just makes me want to work hard at what I do. And when I start to slip, you know, he does put me in my place.
You know that you got to work in life, so, you know, it's just, you know, you're not going to sit around and have everything handed to you just because you're a kid or just because you can play basketball or for any reason. You know, work ethic is going to be that's really going to make his success be more or less, you know, wherever he wants to go. The harder he works at it, the better he'll be.
Hubert's hard work is already paying off. In the classroom, he's a B student. On the court, Hubert has transformed himself from an awkward freshman to a defensive standout.
Defense, that's what my coach preaches here, and it's just something that I've been able to fall in love with because I'm good at it, you know. Blocking shots, holding down the paint.
I enjoy watching him. I'm a huge sports fan. I just love watching him play defense and block shots. It's just amazing. I love watching him run the court. He's just an unbelievable athlete.
The timing of blocked shots and the instincts he has on defense are something that are unbelievable. Offensively, he's been working on his game to get it better from a point 3 years ago where he couldn't catch to averaging 17 points a game.
With skills like that, it's no surprise that the basketball powerhouses of northern Jersey wanted Desmond to leave New Egypt behind. Most basketball prodigies in this part of the country play for a private school in the New York suburbs. But his uncle wasn't about to let that happen.
His sister asked me to raise him. And the only way for me to raise him and be part of his life every day was if he stayed here. If I sent him up, he could have went to St. Benedict's and several other schools, but you know, then it takes him away from me. You know, my sister asked me to raise him, and that's what I'm doing to the best of my ability.
Hubert's journey has removed all the rough edges from his game and his personality. Up next, he'll be a bona fide basketball star.